want to thank the organizers and all the Bangsa residents and adjoining, or the residents of the adjoining areas for being here this afternoon. The topic is Pakatan Rakyat sustainable? I must first tell you that I've just joined the party, Pakatan Rakyat. It's just 40 days, 42 days. And therefore, and I'm not in the top leadership of Pakatan Rakyat. So I can really tell you, but I'm not at the top, but I'm close enough. So I can tell you my view, but you have to check again with the others. If you want to know whether Pakatan Rakyat is sustainable, and I know this is a very frequently asked question, especially from the upper middle class, they're very critical. You must first ask, is the cause, are the things we are fighting for sustainable? Are they worthy of our struggle? What is the problem with this country? And I will try and explain to you, because these issues are real, these are pressing problems. Therefore, the leaders and the followers and members of Pakatan Rakyat will make sure that we will overcome these problems. The first problem in this country, the critical problem, is that we have a government that is a dictatorship. A dictatorship. This is not the country that Tunku and the Pakatan Alliance leaders stood for. They wanted us to demolish democracy, and the constitution was so designed. Tunku wanted the people of Malaya to be together as one people. When Tunku was asked what was his dream about this country, he did not say he wanted the Twin Towers or the tallest building. He said, I wanted the people to be happy. That's Tunku's advice to us. But you cannot be happy if you are ruled by a dictatorship. You can't. You cannot express yourself. Even if you go and have a peaceful assembly to present a memorandum, you get tear gas, you get beaten. Children and women, I was there, I can tell you from my own experience. It was terrible. Today, the police rule this country because Barisan wants to make sure you submit to them. The message yesterday was to make sure you do not speak against us. You do not criticize. You do not oppose. You do not march. And even today, you read what we say in the newspapers. We cannot say anything else. So this is a dictatorship. This is already a country ruled by a party that is so evil. And this was used by my colleagues in Pakatan Rakyat. UMNO has got off the bonkers. UMNO has become a supremacist party. A party that understands nothing about human beings. They just want to control, and they always like to use the word, we will be in power at all costs. And because of this dictatorship, you will never have good economic policies. You will have corruption. Massive corruption. And all those slogans about corruption, anti-corruption, measures to overcome corruption, it will not succeed. Because you cannot question it. Everything in this country is sewage. It's all sewage. So this is the critical problem that we face today. We have a government that is bent on keeping power and has no regard to life. Has no regard. It's not the skill. It was Kogan. There were many others who died in custody. No inquest. We do not know why. They have no regard for life. So, when faced with this situation, what do the people do? As far far as Pakatan Rakyat, we have tried our level best. I know we have some issues, some questions that we need to overcome and answer. Yes, we need to be strong. But the question that I got sometimes from my friends in this part of town, he says, can we work with PAS? There's some PAS colleagues here. Boleh kita kerjasama dengan PAS? PAS don't agree with this and that, because PAS policies sometimes may appear to be, it's not consistent with your liberal inclination, your liberal views about society. But I know PAS very well, although I was an UMNO for many years, because I'm from Kelantan. I worked with them. When others lost in Kelantan, I won, because PAS people supported me. And I have some disagreement with PAS policies on some issues, and I told Guru that when I discussed it with him. But the one difference you must remember is that PAS, they're not violent. You may disagree with your understanding of how society and freedom and all that, but they're not violent. UMNO is violent. So which one is it? We have a very strong team in Pakatan because we need a very solid Malay base. And PAS is our base. We have to help. And we can sit down. The one thing that we have in Pakatan, whatever the problem is, we can sit down and we overcome. That's how this country should be led. Now, what else do we have in this country? We have incompetent people running the country. Do you want that to continue? Untrustworthy incompetent. I mean, if you look at the ISA debate, it's baffling. Someone like Nazir, he said today or yesterday, he said, we're thinking of reducing the detention by half. Half of what? Because the minister today can detain you 2 years, 2 years, 2 years, 2 years, indefinitely. So half of what? And then you have the defense minister. His name is just like mine, but don't be mistaken. Mine is Zaid. This is Zaid. So what did he say? He said, we will never remove the ISA for as long as they're in power. I was detained as well in 87, Operasi Lala. I was there 60 days. The police were very professional. Well, you think we are idiots? You know what happened in 87, especially those of you who are my age? Operasi Lala. The ISA was used by Mahathir to knock off all his political opponents. So he brought in 100 over politicians, journalists, star journalists, some UMNO guys. He had to take some UMNO fellows to make him look fair. It was just a wire. So Zaid Hamidi, Ibrahim Ali were taking him for a while. It was just a wire. You know why? Why could it? 87 Operasi Lala was absolutely clear. ISA was used for political purpose. And 90% of the time is used for political purpose. It's used to silence us, to make us to be afraid. That's why they need ISA. They cannot govern this country fairly. They cannot. They will lose. You look at yesterday's march. Najib today said, well, we are going to review it. He said, why are you going to march? Firstly, because we don't believe what you say. I mean, that's very clear. And secondly, we don't even know whether you understand the word review. You look at this discussion of the ISA. At Bukit Ganta, I was there at campaigning for Nizam. And I was amazed by this announcement by Najib. well, we're going to do a comprehensive review. We will now listen to X number 13. They wanted to vote very quickly. And after 2 months, the word comprehensive now disappeared. Mukherjee said, no. I say it's just misunderstood. Or it's misunderstood. And his ministers, his own ministers, his armor hawks in the party, his zealots in the party, they would never take away the power to repair.